Nazywam się Emilia Rusin, na Lubelskim Festiwalu Filmowym zajmuję się selekcją animacji. Dlatego dzisiaj będę rozmawiać z naszymi gośćmi, z Iwaną Bośniak i z Thomasem Johnsonem, autorami filmu Imbued Life. Moje pierwsze pytanie do Was dotyczy techniki. Posługujecie się stop motion i to nie jest pierwszy film, który robicie w tej technice. Chciałam zapytać, dlaczego akurat stop motion? Jakie daje Wam możliwości? Czy jest coś specjalnego w tej technice, że akurat jej używacie i czy kolejne filmy też będą stop motion?
Well, we actually started to make stop motion films 10 years ago. This was our second stop motion film. And there is something really interesting about it. It's nice to have the characters physical in front of us and manipulate them in the way exactly how we want and give a life to something which is not actually a living.
Yeah, stop motion as a technique allows one to build and create all of these magical, amazing worlds. And it's really fun to be able to create small miniature sets and puppets and things. We both really enjoy that part of it as well as the animating. So there's just so much that can be done with stop motion.
And also stop motion gives puppets especially gives kind of feeling that is real. And we really are pushing this realism in our puppets. And then you can see that it's not a human, but it's puppet. And then this kind of game of unliving and living is kind of very interesting for us, and this is what we are trying to also explore in our films.
Właśnie przed chwilą rozmawiałyśmy z tłumaczką o waszym filmie, który ma bardzo specyficzną atmosferę, bardzo specyficzny klimat i dosyć taki nieoczywisty przekaz. Chciałam zapytać o to w poprzednim waszym filmie Simulacra, też lalkowym, też stop motion. Użyliście motywu niebieskiej linii. W Imbued Life pojawia się motyw kliszy filmowej. Czy te dwa przedmioty są połączone, czy ich symbolika jest podobna, czy dobrze to rozumiem? I jak wy sami interpretujecie te klisze filmowe znajdujące się w zwierzętach i w bohaterce?
It's a very good question. Actually, I think this is the first time that we've been asked about the connectivity between these two films, and in particular the thread of the blue line in Simulacra and the film reel. It wasn't a conscious decision to connect them in any metaphorical sense, but I think there definitely is a similarity in their meaning. In Simulacra, in our first film, the blue line in a way represented a line of fate, if you like, or the deterministic route of the future, the past. And it was this one character's exploration of himself. In a similar way, in Imbued Life, we have this introspection with the female protagonist, and the film reels in that can symbolize memory in some way, in some form. I think they also have a deeper meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, as in Imbued Life, the film reel for us means like the energy that we kind of like think of it as an energy that exists in living beings. So it's kind of want to connect the humans and animals and all of the living beings as one, as we can't live without each other, and we are like truly connected. So she's in Imbued Life researching that. She's actually researching this connection that she feels, but she doesn't understand really this connection. So, and she discovers in herself the same thing, which we represent as something abstract, because for everyone this could mean their own way of how they connect to the nature and living beings. So we leave this image, the abstract image, which is represented on a film reel.
Kolejne pytanie dotyczy waszej pracy w duecie, ponieważ jesteście duetem, który wspólnie reżyseruje i wspólnie animuje filmy. Jak wam się pracuje razem? Czy to jest wygodna sytuacja, w sytuacji, kiedy filmy są tak bardzo autorskie? Czy to jest duet, który będzie tworzył dalej razem?
Yes, it's working together is actually really great because we have similar thoughts about the ideas that we are developing, and in a way, I think it's great because we live together, so we can at any time discuss the idea we want to develop, and it can be at any moment. Oh, I just remember this. Can you maybe then we talk about it? So I think it's really great. Of course, it has its own harder times because we do spend a lot of time together. So you have to do your other things on the side. But yeah, I think it's been working well, and we are actually now in production of our next stop motion film, which will be hopefully done by beginning of next year, so in a couple of months.
Yeah. I mean, stop motion is always a very long and complex procedure. And so by having two of us, especially noticed and utilized on the upcoming project, is that one of us can be modeling something for a future scene whilst the other one's animating. So that's really beneficial. And as Ivana said, just being able to kind of communicate and bounce ideas off each other all the time is wonderful. It means that we can develop films, you know, in this kind of symbiotic relationship together, really effectively, and hopefully we'll continue to do so with many more to come.
But we do work with, we have a small team that we really trust and work with. So we, from very beginning of since we make Animatic, we work with our editor, Iva Kraljevic, and she's with us till the end of the project. Also, we have DOP, the photographer, who is setting up lights for us, and then of course music and maybe I forget.
Yeah, we worked with Iva Kraljevic and Ivan Slepčević, the DOP on our previous two films as well. So there's an aesthetic that we draw upon, which they obviously imbue a lot of their own personality into also, and we're so lucky to have such a great team that support us here in Croatia.
Moje następne pytanie będzie w takim razie trochę związane z tym, bo chciałam zapytać, czy zamierzacie wyjść z uniwersum, które stworzyliście. To uniwersum znam z dwóch waszych dotychczasowych filmów, bo oglądałam też film Iwany, który Iwana zrobiła z Leą Widakowicz. Miewaliśmy też na festiwalu filmy Lei i znam ten świat, który ona stworzyła. I film Crossed Side, który Iwana zrobiła z Leą, moim zdaniem rozgrywał się w uniwersum Lei. A wasze dwa filmy, Simulacra i Imbued Life, rozgrywają się w waszym takim uniwersum, w takim świecie. I teraz pytanie, czy zostajecie w nim, czy zabierzecie nas do innego świata? Czy nie zamierzacie z tego uniwersum w ogóle wychodzić?
Oh, wow, thank you. Really researched a lot our work. Well, with each film, we are trying to push ourselves and do something different. I think we'll still stay with the puppets and stop motion, but we are probably slowly adding some more abstract visuals into our films and trying to do a bit more experimental, trying to really push the boundaries of stop motion and puppets to really place them maybe even out of the sets. We'll see, I don't know, but we would really like to explore this. We don't want to be on the safe page, really. We don't want to repeat ourselves. And it is really hard. It is hard to kind of step out and do this step, but yeah.
I mean, I think in terms of the style of the characters themselves, there's definitely a similarity in Simulacra and Imbued Life and our next film. And that's a lot down to the techniques that we use to make the puppets and the materials, and our own particular hand in terms of how they're crafted. So certainly for these these 3 films, but who knows, for the next one, it might be something completely different. It probably will be stop motion though, because we just have a passion for stop motion.
Dziękuję Wam bardzo za odpowiedzi. Życzę powodzenia przy kolejnej produkcji. Mam nadzieję, że film, który powstanie, też będziemy mogli obejrzeć w Lublinie. Może zobaczyć go także w konkursie Focus Animacja. Trzymam kciuki za Waszą pracę. Wiem, że to jest bardzo czasochłonny proces i dziękuję za ten film Imbued Life, który pokażemy na LFF-ie w tym roku.
Thank you. Thank you so much for very interesting questions. We really enjoyed this interview. Thank you.
And thank you for taking our film to your festival.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.